Conspicuous by his absence in Dragon Ball Super Broly, Gohan still remains one of the most popular characters in all of Dragon Ball, and one that a lot of Gohan fans were a bit upset was not in that movie. But with the new 2022 Dragon Ball Super movie called Dragon Ball Super Super Hero, I might have some really good news for Gohan fans. Stay tuned for all the information next. Hey everyone, don't forget to push that like button on the video because it does help out the channel quite a bit. And if you are new here to Geekdom 101, hit that subscribe button and enable all notifications so that you get all my content delivered to you right when it comes out. I thank you for 6 years of support and hopefully many more to come. The last Dragon Ball Super movie was Dragon Ball Super Broly, and with that movie, Toriyama chose to focus it on the intertwined fates of Broly, Vegeta, and Goku, following in the footsteps of their fathers, Bardock, King Vegeta, and Paragus. And the story didn't really have a place for Gohan, but damn, you're telling me he couldn't even get a cameo, dude? Gohan couldn't even... Dude, even Jiren had a cameo in that film. Even Ribrianne had a cameo in that movie, and you couldn't fit Gohan even for like a split second? That's weird. But I have some good news for you in this video regarding Gohan in the next movie. But before we get to the future, which is going to come in this video, I want to go back a little bit to the past. In 2019, I remember hearing, and I did talk about this in a stream, but I never made a video about it because I didn't have any tangible proof, that Naohiro Shintani, who had designed the characters and was helping big time with the new look of Dragon Ball in Dragon Ball Super Broly, designed a Shintani Gohan. And there was somewhere in Japan, probably higher up in the offices, art of a Shintani Gohan that would eventually end up being in the series. But because I never actually saw this with my own eyes, I didn't really do a video on it or break it as news. Then, just a little while ago, we saw our first look at Shintani Gohan in that little convention promo they put out where they showed the entire Sun family. And that to me validated the fact that Naohiro Shintani probably did designs for the entire family, but not all of them appeared in Dragon Ball Super Broly. But even before then, we saw a glimpse of Shintani Gohan in the 4D Japan only theme park ride that they put out as Great Saiyaman. Now, as of right now, we do not have confirmation if Shintani's going to be working on the new movie, but there's been a lot of talk that even if he's not a lead animator in Dragon Ball Super Super Hero or anything like that, his original character designs are going to be used for the movie, at least as sort of a basic layout or a reference point. Now, as far as Gohan goes, let's be honest, he hasn't really been treated too well in the last few movies. In Battle of Gods, he was fodder for Beerus and was just there, to just kind of be beat up by him. Although the moment with him and Videl where he finds out she's pregnant with Pan was a beautiful scene that's going to be bookended in Dragon Ball Super Super Hero and was a highlight of the film. In Resurrection F, Gohan became a joke, with the green tracksuit completely jobbing out to Frieza. Then in Dragon Ball Super Broly, he's not even in that movie. Well, the good news is that I've heard from one person on the inside, and once again, I want to say this is unconfirmed. I have not been able to double source this because I, as of this video, do not have a second source on this, and because of that, take it with a grain of salt, even though I'm very confident in this because this person's been right before and it kind of makes sense with the things we've been hearing about this film. Gohan, not only will he be in this movie, thankfully, but he'll have a much bigger role to play in this film than he did in Battle of Gods, Resurrection F, or Dragon Ball Super Broly. And that is good news for Gohan fans. Now, I think a lot of people are probably wondering what's that role going to be. Well, remember, Goku is the main character of Dragon Ball, and with Dragon Ball Super, they've kind of positioned Goku and Vegeta to be the two main protagonists. They're everywhere. They're in all the major arcs. They do most of the stuff. It really has become the Goku and Vegeta show. Granola, Moro, the TOP, Broly, and even the Trunks arc. It was Goku and Vegeta and maybe a couple others, but it was always those two, and Gohan was always left kind of in the back burner. Well, you're probably thinking, obviously Gohan's in this movie because Pan is confirmed for this movie. And why would you have Pan in a movie without Gohan? I mean, in Dragon Ball Super Broly, you had a ton of characters missing. So one could assume that there'll be more characters missing from this film, but I don't think Gohan will be one of them. And this movie, based on everything we've heard, is going to feel more like Battle of Gods than Dragon Ball Super Broly. It's going to be a bit of a more wider scope as far as characters go. The question is, what will Gohan's role be? Well, I've seen different people have different ideas, and one of them is really dark. I remember seeing somebody say they think that Pan's going to end up either getting severely hurt or die, and that Gohan will rage out. That would be something to see, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think Gohan being the Great Saiyaman, being the hero that he wants to be, will probably be an inspiration to Pan along with Goku, Piccolo, Krillin, and whomever else decides to appear in this film. But on top of that, I really suspect that this is all true and that Gohan will have more screen time in Dragon Ball Super Superhero than he did in the last three movies. But if I'm just theorizing for just a minute, I think it could be possible that Pan could be in some kind of danger and Gohan could be one of the ones that comes to a rescue or at least tries to. I don't think they're going to straight up hurt Pan, but I could see a situation where she's in danger and Gohan steps up. By the way, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you're not new, or even if you are new, hit the like button, especially if you're a Gohan fan. Slam that like button because, man, they have not done much with him. I'm kind of sick of Gohan being a cheerleader like he was in the Moral arc, not really doing much. I really hope he gets at least somewhat of a focus. The question is, how much screen time? Will he have more screen time than Goku? Difficult to say it because Goku is the main character. He is the character that Dragon Ball story kind of, revolves around. But if there's going to be a connection between Goku and Pan, then there's probably going to be one between Goku, Gohan, and Pan, the three generations of the Sun family, along with other characters. I think we'll have more of an idea of what's going to happen when we get the first official full-length trailer, which is most likely coming out by the end of 2022. I suspect not too far from now, but it ain't going to be next week. But hearing the news that Gohan will have a bigger role in this film than in the previous three movies does make me happy, and it really makes me happy for Gohan fans. Here's a look at some Gohan fan art that I think might illustrate kind of what he's going to look like. And I do want to thank the artists that have given this to me, like Barkarat, Kagari, Albrex, I hope I didn't butcher your name, and Iron. You gotta check out these artists. I'm gonna leave a link to all their stuff down in the description so you can check them out and check out their art. But I want to know from the Gohan fans, what do you think or what do you expect from Gohan in this film? I bring you the good news today of Gohan making his grand return and having a bigger role in this film. Do you think that he will tap into a new kind of power, new kind of rage, or will he just be the mentor for Pan? I want to know what you think. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, check these out as well.